What's happening, guys? I'm coming through with another video, and we're going to do this topic on the cringeworthy narcissists. So, these individuals, if you are a narcissist, you are automatically a hater because you lack. And people who lack tend to hate, tend to be jealous, tend to be envious, and it all stems from your own damn self. It's what it stems for. There is no excuses in this world. You don't have to give a damn about your past. You don't have to give a damn about who did what to you. Take accountability. Life is not fair. Life is very imperfect. My life was not perfect in the past. There's a lot of things I could have had that could have made a lot of things better. I don't care. I'm going to get what I'm going to get. I have me. That's all I need. As long as you really have you, that's all you need. But you have to be you first. You have to get you first. You could be in a bad place right now. You have to get a hold of your damn self. Take accountability. You know what? You have to tell yourself, I'm not who I should be right now. I do not feel 100% right now. I know I can be better right now. And that's when you become better. That's when you grab life by the balls and you do what you have to do. Me speaking for myself, I always knew I had a lot of potential. I had a lot of talents. I never knew how things were going to turn for me. I never knew how things were going to go out, play out. But I always knew I was going to do great things with my life. And there's not a second of a day that I ever doubted that. You have to put in work, bro. You have to put in work. You have to do what you have to do. Work on yourself. You can't be surrounded by toxic garbage people and expect to get blessed. It's not going to happen. You have to bless yourself by working on yourself. When you work on yourself, that's when everything happens. That's when you're going to start to see through more people than ever. I reject a lot of these weird, insecure people. It's just not my forte. It's just not my thing. I was surrounded by that energy way too much in life. And it took me a while to see that. It took me a while to notice how things actually were. Because I was just a kid at one point too, just like everybody else. And there's a lot of behaviors that go on when you're a kid that are acceptable, but once you become an adult, a lot of things that people do become less and less and less and less and less more acceptable. Like your actions have to change drastically when you become an adult. And I was always keen on becoming the best man that I could possibly be. I remember the day I turned 19, a legitimate adult. That day hit me like a ton of bricks. It motivated me. The fact that I'm 19 right now, just look at your damn age. Look at your damn age. If that's not enough motivation to see your age and to see who you are, where you are, and all this stuff, to do better for yourself, if that's not enough motivation, I don't know what is. What do you expect to happen? What type of motivation do you expect to come at somewhere and just make you feel that spark? Because there's 1,000,001 things that you can take from life to motivate you. 1,000,000 things. There's 1,000,000 things that motivated me. But I can take the littlest things and take motivation from that. I take any bit of negativity and I'm going to turn it into something positive. And that's just how I roll. No matter how negative it was, no matter how bad it stung at the time, it does not matter, because I'm going to take that and I'm going to turn it into something positive. Life is, it's really negative as it is. Sickening to death. Just how people are. People, to me, are walking disappointments. Most people are truly walking disappointments. People disappoint me. I remember being 17, 18, 19. People disappoint me. And that's just the truth. Because there's so much potential in so many people. And you expect it out of people because you expect it from yourself. And what you expect from yourself is probably what you're going to expect from other people. And when they don't live up to it, it's just a shame. It's like you really are ruining your life right now. This is the type of person I am. This is the type of, like, I just always had a mindset of a coach. I want the best for everybody. Like, what are you doing? Get your head out of your ass is the way I always saw it towards some people. Just because the way they were. The way they moved, the way they did things, me seeing talent in them and potential, and then not living up to it. It's a shame. And I let a lot of people like that go, and some of them were my best friends in the past. We were all very similar. We all had a lot of talents and gifts and traits and abilities and everything you can imagine. And man, some people just take a terrible path, and you try to help them. But you cannot help everybody. That's also what I learned. So I tend to focus on myself today, that people that are going to do good are going to really want to do good. The people that are not are just not. You got to leave them alone. I leave them alone, man. You're not even close to me. You're not even close to who you are supposed to be. I cannot help you. You're just going to take from me. These people are takers. That's the thing. They don't understand working on themselves. They don't understand the concept of actually working on themselves. They just see life and things as, I want to have fun 24/7. When they work, it's when can I get off work? They're looking at the clock 10 times an hour. When can I get off work? When can I do this? When can I have a break? I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. They never want to work. They never want to work on themselves. They think they just deserve freedom without putting in the work, and you don't deserve freedom without putting in the work. If you want freedom, you got to put in the work. That's the whole point of freedom. You don't just get freedom. You don't just get a pass. Here you go. Here's a boatload of money and all the freedom in the world. Here you are. You don't just get that. You got to sacrifice. You got to work for those things. You got to work for the things you really want deep down inside. And you're never going to have any of it if you don't put in the work. You're just not. And there's so many things that you have on the inside of yourself that narcissists hate you for. These individuals are also all narcs. They hate you because you have something they don't. And they'll never have it, and they know they'll never have it. They lack. And not only do they not have what you have on the inside, you probably have a lot of things on the outside that they don't have either, that they're jealous and bitter and angry about. Because they'll find anything to try to just stab you. They'll find anything to hate on you for. And I mean anything. Anything. You could have a material object they don't have. Oh, they hate you now. It's ridiculous. And it's funny because some people can have it and they're not going to hate on them. But when you get it, they hate on you. There's something about you that they just hate. Deep down, they know you're great. Deep down, they overlooked you. They're starting to see, damn, this guy or this girl is really, they're really better than me. They're really on a different level than me. And they have a hard time accepting that. They have a hard time accepting that you are truly gifted. And they're just not. They're just not right now. They just don't got the juice right now. So they turn bitter to you. They take their energy and they take their energy and they put the focus on you to make you feel that bitterness, to make you feel guilty for having what you have, because it's easier than them putting in all the work on themselves to actually achieve things you have. They'd rather take their energy and place that on you, so to make you feel guilty, to bring you down, to stop you from shining. Because like I said, you have something that they don't. And this is what they want to do. There's many, many attacks you're going to come across if you're doing the right things with your life. And these narcissists, they'll just find any excuse in the book to hate you for it. And I mean anything. And it's not necessarily a comfortable thing to go through. They will try to make you feel uncomfortable. They'll try to make you feel like a bad person. They'll try to make you feel like the things you're doing is bad. When it's the exact opposite. They are the bad people. They are truly bad people. They're truly bad apples. You're like the shiny green apple on the tree that's perfectly ripe. And they're just like that apple that Adam ate. You know what I mean? They're just that bad apple. Or that apple you see on an apple tree that's just rotten. That's just on a string ready to fall. Just rotten. Was there forever. And you're that shiny green ripe apple that anybody would take in a heartbeat. They want to be that, but they don't want to put in the work to be that. They don't want to water themselves. They don't want to bless themselves to be that. They're not being picked. They're not chosen. So they're going to hate you and try to bring you down. They want what you have. They don't want to put in the work. And they make excuses. And they want to put their bad energy onto you time and time and time and time and time again. Make you feel guilty. Make you feel like a bad person. And it's just ridiculous what they do. They just can't give you credit. They can't give you credit for the things you achieve. They can't give you credit for who you are, how smart you are, how hardworking you are, how like your grit. They can't do anything. They just cannot. They're just never going to do it. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you have people and dirtbags like this in your life, you should not be emotionally attached or engaged with them whatsoever. They're just pawns. They're just really nothing. They're just kind of there. You're not attached to them. You don't give a damn about them because they don't give a damn about you. Why should you give a damn about them? They don't give a damn about you. They want to make you believe that, but they don't. So why should you give a damn about them? Why should you care about their opinion? Why should you care if they're giving you the evil eye? Why should you care about any of those things? You don't. I don't. And once upon a time, I actually cared about some of these individuals until I'd seen so many true colors that, you know what? Some things really aren't meant to be. We used to be friends, but we're not friends no more. Now we're enemies. And I don't see you as an enemy, but you see me like that because you're jealous. Now you make it awkward. Now we're not friends. Now we're never going to hang again. And that's just how it's going to be. You cross that line. You're not comfortable around me for whatever reason because your horns stick out when you come around me because your true intentions and your true colors show. And you know that I'm going to see it. And you know that I'm not going to accept you into my life. And that's why these individuals are like that. So, why should you be emotionally connected or engaged with these individuals? You shouldn't be. Give your head a shake if you are. Seriously. You should have no problem cutting them directly off. You should have no problem doing that. No problem at all. I really could give a rat's ass about these people. I really could. They pushed me to that point. Thank you. They pushed me to that point of not giving a rat's ass about them. If they could show any vulnerability, if they could show any bit of realness, if they could show any bit of sympathy, if they could have any love towards me, it'd be a completely different story, but they show absolutely zero of that. Because they know they're only building me up more and more and more. And they think if they go the opposite route, they're going to tear me down, they're going to keep me stuck, but you're sadly mistaken because you're not going to do anything. You have no effect over me. You are absolutely nothing to me because you showed your true colors. Now that I see you, you are not acknowledged. You're just a ghost. And that's how I see these individuals. That's how you must see these individuals. They are nothings. Useless. It's what they are. As harsh as this may sound, it is the truth. They're suckers. They are suckers. They don't love you. They hate you. They're never going to tell you that, but that's how they feel. That's how they think. And it's the truth. You can feel that energy. You can feel it. They make you feel worse when they are around. They don't make you feel enlightened. They make you feel bad. They make you feel bad energy. They're putting that on you because they're projecting how they feel onto you because they want you to feel what they feel. Because they feel so low. You feel so high, they want to take that from you. They want to take your spirit from you. They want to take your gifts from you. They want to take your free thinking from you. And they want to make you feel their misery because they're selfish. And they're narcs. And they hate you. And they hate you because they ain't you. And they hate you because they lack what you really have. And they know they'll never have it. They hate what they cannot have. And that's it.